Okay guys, welcome to a video. I know I haven't been too consistent with uploading, but yeah, just been focusing a lot with trading and on TikTok content. However, I'm here, so I'm just going to be going over the two trades which I took on Friday and Thursday. Today's Friday. Both were very nice shorts, very clean short positions. I also did take some trades on Wednesday and also shorts and Tuesday, I'm pretty sure. Um, but yeah, let's just get straight into it. So essentially, on Thursday, let me just delete all of my drawings actually. Okay, so basically, this was Thursday. This candle right here. So essentially, what I saw on the daily chart, I always start on the daily. What I saw was on Wednesday we mitigated into a daily inversion, which is just basically a fair value gap, just inversed. I'm sure you guys would know that. So it basically mitigated this area on Wednesday. Now at this point in time, right, it rejected a lot, didn't it? It came into the gap and then rejected fully downwards. So the next day, what I'm anticipating is that it's gonna hit its draw. The next draw is always the next low. Okay, so it's the next low. So whenever it mitigates a gap and then has like a slight reaction from it, the next low or the next gap is its draw. So this was the draw. So this was what I would be looking to trade towards. So shorts basically. So just quickly again, it mitigates the gap on Wednesday. It comes down, closes way below, looks very clean. So the next day I'm looking for shorts. So let me go to the 4 hour now. 4 hour just makes it more precise, zooms in, makes it much easier to see. So let me just mark out Thursday real quick, the opening of Thursday. So over here, Wednesday. Alright, here is the open of Thursday. So essentially on the 4 hour, as we can see, remember we tapped into it, then we closed below. So on the 4 hour, what I'm looking for is a very nice kind of manipulation up. So manipulation to the upside to then come down. Because that's how price has to move. It has to move with manipulation. It can't just move normally with efficient price delivery. So what I'm doing at this point is I'm marking out like potential areas where I can take a trade from. Okay, so as you can see on the 4 hour also there is a lot of built up liquidity from trendline traders. Okay, so there's a lot of liquidity here that needs to be taken, and it just shows us that shorts are going to be in play. Anyway, what I do, straight to the point, what I did was marked out my fib levels. So I marked out my fib like so, and then I basically thought what level could be, you know, a very good potential reversal zone. So what I also saw was it could have potentially tapped into the inverse gap again, but it didn't. Um, yeah, so what I saw was a lot of trendline liquidity building up. Okay, so this shows that, you know, there's a lots of buyers that are being invited into the market. So this basically tells us that, you know, like we're gonna short soon. Like we're building up for people to short soon. Do you get me? So there's a lot of buyers getting invited to the market, which just tells us that we're going to sell. Also, there's a lot of resting orders right here, so we know that we're going to take it out at one point. Okay, and then I basically mark out a nice order block right here, around here, on the market, and then I enter my trade after this sweeps out the high. So I enter my trade, 10 point stop loss, and then hold on, and then yeah, I target over here. Now I did dump actually way more, but yeah, we take what we get. Very nice trade. By the way, if you guys want executions, it's all on my Instagram. No fugazi shit. Yeah, it's all on my Instagram. Just have a look there. The second trade that I took was over here, which was today. So today is basically the same thing, literally the same thing. So we see that we have mitigated the inversion gap and we have not yet taken our draw. So we're still looking for shorts. So at this point in time, right, let me just mark out when we open up. So when do we open the day? The day opens here. Okay, so Friday opens here. At this point in time, what am I looking for? I am looking for a mitigation or a manipulation to the upside. Okay, so what I do, I mark out this very nice 4-hour order block. I anticipate it that it's going to hit it and probably reverse from it and also manipulate from it. Okay, so I also can see that there's liquidity resting. Oops, there's liquidity resting right here. Okay, so it just got swept, and there's a lot of trendline liquidity building up right here, which I know needs to get taken out later on in the day. Now on the 15-minute, let's just refine our liquidity points. So it basically invites all of these buyers up, so then we can later take them out. Okay, and there's also loads of breakout traders trading from here. Their stop losses are below there. And yeah, basically I mark out my little order block. I refine it essentially. I refine my order block, so it's like this, and then I enter my trade. Stop loss 10 points, same as yesterday, and target the low. Now it did actually dump again way more, but yeah, we're in and out with it. We take what we get essentially. So yeah, these were the two trades. Now again, the execution, it's all on my Instagram. Make sure you take a look. I upload it to my story, and yeah, with that being said, hopefully helped you guys understand the market a bit more. But yeah, hopefully more videos like this.